right, you got to start it off with the sound of the day.
The sound of the day.
It's not rubbing bald head. No, that's not it.
Nope,
but it's
that's
a good
not it.
sound. No.
The sound of the day. What is the sound of the day?
Quack.
Oh, that's Vegavis. Quack, quack, quack. You know what Vegavis won't do? Quack, quack, quack.
How you don't know that?
It won't quack.
Oh,
No, not.
So you don't know that? It might. You're a wild duck.
Some ducks are wild.
Okay.
No, it won't quack, quack. Hey, Melissa.
Hi.
You know what won't happen with Vegavis? It won't quack, quack, quack.
Okay. Hi. Welcome to the Performance Racing Industry Show, Indianapolis, Indiana, 2025.
This is my 26th PRI show.
Yes, and that's kind of what I want to start talking about. We will come back to the duck, and that will all make sense very shortly. So, cheers to 26 years.
Cheers to 26 years. Thank you.
I've been here for a lot of them, not all of them.
A lot of them.
I was 4.
You were alive for all of them.
Yeah.
I was just talking today. I have so many stories. So many stories. I had a guy ask me, he was talking about, they're doing some vintage IROC stuff earlier, and he looks at me and goes, now, do you know Ray Evernham? I'm like, oh my God, have I got Ray Evernham stories. I went after Ray Evernham so aggressively. What are you looking at?
I'm just making sure your microphone wasn't falling off.
Is it right? Is my microphone good?
You don't need to do that.
I went after Ray Evernham so aggressively. The old RCA Dome.
Yeah.
And the convention center, much smaller back then.
Did you hunt him down and
yeah,
hold him up?
we were around the corner.
Oh, really?
Our first year, our booth was around the corner. It's like a damn closet. And I've been bugging Ray, trying to get a hold of him, because he was Jeff Gordon's crew chief at the time. And you slept with your Jeff Gordon blanket. Jeff,
oh, yes.
Jeff.
So
I finally get him, and he starts to walk away from me, and I grab his arm. I go, you need to look at my windows. And he told me something and I've talked to him since, and we've laughed about it. I said, you changed my perspective, and you'll know this. You'll realize this in how I market and how I do everything now. Because you're trying to sell me a window like it's a performance piece of a race car.
Ding, ding, ding.
And I went, yeah.
Exactly.
And it is a performance. And then later on with Robert Yates and some of the other 4 guys, before they had all the stupid templates, we used to do different saddles for different downforce rear windows. We were performance. We actually they ran Talladega and Daytona with a 3/8 inch thick C5 window.
3/8?
3/8. Because at the super speedways, they had all these rods up in there because it buffeted so much. And I told them, I said,
take the rods
you're not
out,
worried.
thicker windshield.
It's 8.5 more pounds. They don't care about that at the super speedway. And then he said, well, can you get somebody R to dump off? R is air. We need that R to dump off. So we took the C5 Corvette that rolled down here, fitted on, and it was great.
Sounds like a different time, but a fun time.
Oh, that's when NASCAR was so much fun. We did all kinds of fun stuff. Not that anybody ever drove with our 3/16 inch windows, maybe, because I wanted to go lighter even. But that was those days were a lot of fun. And how I got my Ford part number is a phenomenal story.
We've talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah, that didn't happen at the PRI show. But me grabbing Ray Evernham, apparently I'm a grabber. But I've talked to him since. And
just not say that.
A grabber?
Yeah.
Probably should. Well, okay, I'm a clasper. I'm a commurer. Don't walk away from me here. So, and I was just talking to one.
We don't have to do that anymore because the booth does it for you.
The booth does it, yes. And I was just talking to one of my favorite people in the world in racing forever, just a minute ago, Ken Schrader. I love Kenny. He's just awesome. He looks great. He's getting older, but he stopped and he looked at our DCM window, the Bobcat that got hit with the flail mower blade.
Yep.
And he goes, he calls me young man. He goes, tell me about this, young man. So then he went and got the young guy who was with him, a truly young guy, and then he got another person. He brought his whole group over, and got pride. It was great. I just wanted to say, hey, Ken, we did a window he had a camper he wanted to do on Bonneville Salt Flats.
Oh Oh, yes. He's won the picture. Yes.
Yeah,
oh, it's beautiful.
Anything that goes, he's one of the throwback drivers. It didn't matter if it had wheels and a steering wheel and an engine.
He could drive
he'd race it and win. Not that some of the new guys aren't pretty talented, but man,
Just
some
one of
those guys.
natural guys.
Well, you think back in the day, you know, you had Foyt, but you had Andretti, who raced Daytona, who raced Indy, who raced Formula One, who raced dirt. You know, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, anything. Tony Stewart is now drag racing and winning with our Canopy.
Just one of those guys.
Just one. Well, Tony can drive, same thing. Anything that has a wheel.
Yeah.
So,
no, and
that's a PRI show.
Exactly. And there are so many cars, so many just setups around this whole show. And we walked just a little bit of it. Kat and I did just not too long ago, and saw some of our windshields. It was nice to see.
Nice to see.
You know, saw some other ones. A handful of unmarked ones, which was interesting.
Well, you know, and with the unmarked, you don't know because we do oversize and then they trim it in. And some guys, now, way back in the day, I wanted my name on it, and guys didn't want anything on it, right? So like, oh, you can't use your name. What I love about what's happened in the 26 years of this show, our name is an honor, you know, it's something they want on there. You don't say, oh, I don't want to see Goodyear on the side of my tire. Bullshit, I want to see Goodyear. They want to see Shields on the window now. And that maybe is the most satisfying, other than the fact that they buy a lot of windows.
I was going to ask how it feels for people to seek out our booth, people to walk in our booth and be like, I have your windows, they're awesome, you know. And it's also one of my favorite things is what just happened a few minutes ago with that Ford Ranger. They're walking in, they're like, yeah, you're not going to have what I need.
That's right.
Like, okay, give us a shot.
She said 10 years. 10 years they've been looking for a window.
Yep, and they found glass. They haven't found this one, and they didn't want to go through the R&D. They didn't want to go through the engineering portion, so they just wanted someone to have it. And lo and behold, I looked on the list, and she goes, "You're shitting me."
Well, then I didn't know the make, so I got Cody.
Yep.
You get the exact.
And we do both, and he wants. It's been a while. It's been an old one, so he wants to verify some stuff. But no, it's really neat. You know, when you talk about 26 years of producing a product line, you know, and I guarantee we're missing windshields that we've made that are on that list that we made 20 years ago, right?
So many,
and they just weren't documented, right?
You know, you talk about that, and that was awesome. It comes in, and the guys come up, hey, I use your stuff. Love to shake their hand and thank them. But you know, the two things that get me the most, absolutely get me the most. And this one hit me today a little bit. I was walking in from lunch. I went out and got the Jimmy John's, freaky fast, by the way. I'm carrying in the Jimmy John's, and I look up, and there's the logo and the sign up there, you know. And sometimes it hits me, it's our name. Sometimes it's just a brand name. But I was kind of like,
well, no, it's Rex, according to Teddy.
It's Rex. Yeah. Well, I mean, I was like, that's just awesome. But I love the fact people want our name now, because our name's synonymous with the highest quality, highest performing windows.
Well, it's like our new Canadian friends. Shout out to our BC and Ontario friends that we're starting up with for distributors. And historically, I've always said...
Little glare on your head there.
Historically, I've always said...
A little glare on your head.
That's why I hit my head loading the trailer.
Should have seen it when he was sitting down. Melissa was like, whoa. But historically, so I set up I don't set up all the dealers and distributors, but anybody that wants to run our entire product line typically meets with me first. And in those conversations, for 5 years now, I have felt the shift. So it used to be, can you put our name on it? Because we want to make sure customers come back to us. And I'm like, absolutely, we'll put your name on it. We've got our laser, you know, it's a one-time fee just for the art we got to create and do and Melissa's work. And so that was great. And a lot of customers do go for that. But my conversations over the past year, from our Canadian friends to a couple of just giant part distributors that we're dealing with, they're like, no, you guys have the reputation. It's your product. You know, we have our agreements of selling, right? So they get protected, and that's their important part. But they're like, no, we want your name because it's your product and it's synonymous with you.
Well, and that's what people are searching now, and that's what they're looking for in doing it. But The number one thing I like about this show, and we've got a rookie here, Wes, working his first show for us.
Yeah,
A new ISR. And I was telling him about something that's going to happen. It happens every show, every trade show, not just PRI. And it happened really early this time. Somebody else from a neighboring booth, one of the other vendors here, the other exhibitors, are going to come up and they compliment me on my staff and what everybody does. And then they always ask me, how do you get them to do this? And I have all kinds of smart ass answers, don't get me wrong. You know, from I pay them, I threaten them, I got their kids in a dungeon, you know, whatever it takes. But, you know, what I really tell them is, and a shout out to Melissa's quote that she brought from Zig Ziglar the other day, but it boils down to what Zig Ziglar says: if you know a product is outstanding and worthy, you are compelled to have to sell it. And the energy we have and the energy the staff has, because we're not offering a gimmick, we're offering a performance safety solution.
And we believe in it.
Engage everybody. We completely believe in it. And we don't need to prove it. It's proven. Mm-hmm. And then we like to engage with people. And here we go. We've got our windshield wiper. We got the same setup basically as a utility show.
You've already seen it.
Yeah, we've already seen it. A little smaller. The difference is we got a Ferrari and we've got a Corvette. Of course, we've got Antron's canopy from his 2012 wreck, which is just an awesome show of toughness and integrity in the window and loyalty with Antron for sure. But it's great. The other vendors, they're like, we talk to our staff about you guys. This is how we want you to act. The guys over here, they've been here, the K1 guys forever. You know,
we've had the neighbor across from us changes every year.
Yep.
But our neighboring the side and the corners have always been the same. Yep. Our guys behind us who are wonderful, who are probably in the background.
And they put up with us hitting us.
Do.
Yeah.
No, they've been wonderful. I've seen improvements in not them. Yeah. I've seen improvements actually in a lot of them.
Improvements
in
or in mockery, not mockery, is flattery. Not imitation.
Imitation
is the best flattery.
And yes,
I went by one of our small competitors' booth a minute ago, and I kind of like, dude, your booth last year was horrible. You're embarrassing. You're embarrassing to this business. Well, they put some thought into it, and looks exactly like one corner of our booth last year. And then years and years and years ago, I came up with, I believe, 2000, the winner's view.
Oh,
so we trademarked, that was the winner's view. And I still think, with heavy equipment, it's still the winner's view. You know, I love that.
The sayings are synonymous with any industry.
But one of my competitors in 2001 in their booth said, what winners look through. I'm like, you guys are marketing genii. It took a team of you to come up with that. After I had it in big red letters across.
That is worse than heat-treated polycarbonate.
Okay, heat-treated polycarbonate.
But
if you don't get that, that's how you form polycarbonate.
I mean, you can cold bend, right? That's a thing.
You can, but that's that is heat-treated polycarbonate as opposed to thermoformed polycarbonate. Thermo being heat.
Well, let's be real. Some pressure. People don't know the makeup of words.
No, they don't. So
a lot of history here, a lot of consistency, which is really kind of good to see, but a lot of new people, which is great to see. The show is busy. It's a good size. The people are wonderful. What is so neat about these two and the industries that we serve in mass, right, are motorsports and heavy equipment, and all of the segments of industries in between. They're the same people, and they're wonderful people. They're great to work with. They're, construction guys don't ask for as much sponsorship. And I've been hit with so many.
As Alex goes there, we noticed a few years back, we brought our race cab up, which is an old Bobcat G skid loader. And on Saturdays, a lot of dirt guys, local Midwest guys come in just for Saturday. And for the longest time, we're like, well, we don't have anything for you guys because they don't use windshields. Well,
how do you pay for your racing?
Yeah, if they don't own heavy equipment, they've got a family member. I always say, you have 3 people deep, and then someone has heavy equipment. Am I losing
Right?
it?
No, I'm just not sure why you have.
Oh, it's our 50th anniversary.
You just decided to wear it as a button.
That's some bling. I represent.
Did you see the lady? She's awesome. She's walking around. She had this Christmas coat on and had like Christmas lights around her
It
neck.
said Shields?
No.
Oh.
No, but she was decked out for Christmas. It was awesome. So we got her one of our ornaments. We're giving away little acrylic ornaments.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And she put it on herself like a tree. And she's like, I'm going to wear it.
Oh, I like that. You don't like this? I think it's
No,
awesome.
I like it. I wasn't sure if your button was broken and you were using the
No,
keychain to keep it
this is
on.
genius right here.
Because nobody needs a low V cut. It's not the 70s. No.
I need wider collars of that. But I was telling a story.
You're always telling a story.
No, what was I talking about?
No, the PRI, the history, the people.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
industries.
Oh, and the people stealing our logo, our
sayings.
marketing things. But
But
that's
you know
not.
what? That's okay.
Yeah, but that's not what I was talking about. You said
No.
something else, and then interrupted me.
Welcome to my life. Can you imagine getting through a meeting? We have multiple scheduled meetings a week, and the two of us are in
and
many
that's
of them
great
together.
because it's well spent time.
It usually is pretty good, but he sits down the other day and he goes, and we weren't even at work, and you go, hey, we need to talk about our meetings. I said, okay. He goes, they're too long. I said, yeah, I would agree to that. And he goes, we've got to condense this.
The structure.
We've got to get this better. And so I'm like, all right, we can set, timers. We can cut it through. We can be very militant. Like, we can do this. It's not a big deal.
We're gonna have timers.
Who doesn't follow it?
After I
timers
open with
after
my
he's
joke.
done.
Look, I open up with a joke. Oh, every meeting, it's got to have something.
You would have the world's longest comedian joke.
And and what's funny is, we're going to hire an intern just to look for your guys' sense of humor because you've lost it somewhere.
Dude, that's a great use of overhead. You're gonna bitch about me and my budget.
Put that right in Flibber, right there.
Flipper.
Flibber.
He's gonna know.
Flibber
Oh
is fully burdened labor rate. Cost me a fortune to come up with that name. Flibber.
Anyways, because all of our listeners are not in our heads. They're not necessarily following all of us. But hey,
Oh, I know what I was
you don't want
going
to
to
be.
say.
You don't want to be.
We found out we sell more skid loaders and excavators at this show than we do race car windows. And we sell a good amount of race car windows. So now we've turned this into
My neck's stiff.
a very hybrid. This is all but
This
heavy
is
equipment
us.
with a couple motorsports
Yeah,
out
we don't
there.
have our boat canopies here anymore. Vehicles are just so massive.
Okay, so we had, I just spoke to a gentleman, ran into him, haven't seen him since last year, but in that time last year, they've become a monster customer.
Yes. Oh, that's
A monster
wonderful.
customer of ours. He came here for racing, saw this, and said, we need it on our skid loaders.
He sold at Con Expo too.
Yeah, Con Expo
He's
is.
seen it. It's great.
But that's fantastic.
When
And,
he shares, he literally sat here and he goes, I was talking to somebody, a dealer who they get a lot of their...
In Texas.
In Texas, they get a lot of their equipment from, and he was just like, they were talking about the glass breaking, and he goes, I know where the solution is. I know who you need to contact. Set us up with him. That's become a great relationship. We're going to meet him in Con
Not
Expo
only that,
again.
he took a hammer and hit the window.
He did. He
showed
goes, I
him.
took a hammer out of my toolbox and hit his own window with it. He goes, that's how they sold me. That's how I'm going to sell you. Wonderful.
And really, so I ran into him out there. I was going to
Yeah, he
check,
said he
check
ran
out a
through the
couple
hallway.
things, and I'm like, dude, it's awesome.
He's awesome.
You know how that happened, and we've had a handful of those.
Should have him on the podcast.
Yeah, if he was here, I told him that I was going to give him another bottle of bourbon, but
He still has his.
He doesn't
We
drink-
got him a T-shirt.
okay.
Give him a T-shirt. He hadn't gotten a T-shirt yet. I was like, how couldn't he
Oh,
not
for
got
goodness
a
sakes,
T-shirt
good.
yet?
Well, I'm glad we did that.
It's wonderful. And we have so much of that. Still, almost 65%
Word of mouth.
of our sales is referral and word of mouth. And what I love about that, and I've said this so many times, is the product has to perform. The product has to be what they expect and satisfy them, right? That's probably the most important factor, but that is a factor. It's also service, it's also communication, it's also how we operate, and they love our brand and our energy. And I don't want to say us because that's weird, and I don't like that. It makes me very uncomfortable.
It's just what we do.
But I think hopefully they feel the genuine passion that is shown from us and everybody around us.
And everybody else. And it's easy to say, if you guys have that passion, but that's something, You know,
I
we
love it
talked
when
about,
somebody has passion behind what they do, no matter what it is. I'm like, this is awesome.
you know, we had our holiday dinner the day before Thanksgiving.
Uh-huh.
All the company went to a new restaurant in Martinsville.
It's awesome.
1915. It's a wonderful steakhouse, fantastic bar.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful and just it's so great for our town, our little town.
Food is fabulous.
And they treated us so well, and everybody had a great time. And the dessert buffet at the end was amazing. But the one thing I talked about as I went over the fact that, you know, we have 23,000 windows made in 2025.
That's 1,000 more than last year.
Yeah, which is fantastic.
130 new windows.
130 new windows developed this year, which is 2.5 windows a week. Insane. But
which I felt that. We all felt that.
But the great thing about it was, from our newest employees to Joe, who has been with us almost 48 of the 50 years, that their passion, their intelligence, their efforts, their loyalty into every step they do and every job is critical. There's no job that's not critical.
Absolutely.
And making sure it gets there right. And that makes, and I'm telling you, it gets through to our windows. We don't make bullshit because we don't treat it like bullshit.
No, it's everything to us, and the good Lord above has guided and blessed us in so many ways. Just some of the dominoes that you don't
way to
see.
go to that right after I cuss too. That's great.
The Lord knows.
Yeah, well,
It's
he
good.
certainly knows me.
He knows we're sailors. Sailors have nothing to do with what's in your heart.
I did prison ministry for 15 years. Mm-hmm. And if you don't talk the talk, you're not doing well in prison.
But
not that I was in prison.
No, well, and another thing that we're doing in trade shows now, speaking of God and nonprofits, Stability First is present. Over there, we have Maggie Bags.
Can we have a Maggie Bag, please?
Yes. And then after Maggie Bags, we have to move to our main event of this podcast.
You guide this.
I know, but we're vibing. It's great.
So,
it's the coffee at 3 p.m.
Maggie Bags.
Ta-da! So Maggie Bags is a branch of Stability First, and it's, you should stand up and pose. Oh, no, you got to pose.
Should I walk?
Pose. Adjustable straps.
Oh, wait, no, wait.
Oh, I like that. It's a gardening one.
Put this on your shoulder. Oh, yeah, I walk through here.
Yeah, I do.
Sachet.
And pose. And pose. And pose. Okay, we're done.
Okay.
Did you just say sachet?
Wow. I said sachet.
I cannot wait to cut that. It's its own thing.
That was her mother that wouldn't walk in.
Miss Congeniality.
No. I am not second runner-up.
Oh, anyways. So Maggie Bags is wonderful. So Stability First is a oh my gosh, I'm on the board. I should know this.
You're on the board, yeah.
It's a recovery organization for substance abuse, and people can come. A lot of them come out of the prisons, a lot of the jails, and it's a home and a program, and it's very strict.
Yep.
And I think we have over 30 residents right now.
It's Christ-centered.
It's Christ-centered.
And you have the
Christ-focused.
Magdalene House is for women.
There's a women?
This year they started the Foundation's House for men.
It's absolutely wonderful, and they've already got men graduating from it, and women are constantly graduating from the program. But what this does is Maggie Bags specifically, they learn how to make these. They sew them. They've got this whole unit, lots of donated materials, donated sewing. Our aunt just donated a couple sewing machines to them. It's wonderful.
Well, your aunt, my sister.
My aunt. Sorry. And
she's old enough to be my aunt.
Oh, you're horrible. You're horrible. Anyways, it's a wonderful thing, and we're actually selling them here, and 100% of the contributions go to Maggie Bags. We basically have them on consignment. We don't take any money. We don't buy them. We don't take any money. We eat the processing fee.
When we will have for Con Expo,
we'll have custom made ones.
We will have Shields ones and custom. We'll have Caterpillar, Bobcat, John Deere.
Yes.
Kubota.
Get going on.
What's that?
We got to get going on those. They can make them, but it's been wonderful. We've sold so many of them, and people love the story. It's amazing, and so check out our website soon. We're going to have them available. It's awesome.
So my head was just on the swivel. As I look around and we get somebody looking at our stuff and none of my people are on them, I may jump up and go get them.
We had a bet on how many times you were due to jump out of the podcast.
Depends on who shows up.
Right now, I'm winning, but we'll see.
Yeah, well, we'll see who shows up.
We paused it last time at utility.
Yeah, we did
Okay.
have to pause utility.
So, real quick, I want to shift gears because today, real quick, shifting gears. Today, we are launching a brand new product line, new name, new everything, new purpose. Well, same purpose, new product line. Here is Vegavis.
Vegavis. So if you don't know what Vegavis is, it's the oldest known prehistoric duck ever found. This duck hung out with T-Rex.
And guess what color it was supposedly?
It was a blue. This is the best rendering I could find of the duck, and it's a blue duck. So with all the duck fans with Jeeps, this is for the JK and the JL Wrangler and the Gladiator. The Gladiator version. So it's 1/4-inch polycarbonate. It's got our coating.
Off-road Jeeps.
Got our frit pad. It glues right on. I've got a video. I'm doing 83, 84 miles an hour to make sure there's no
It's beautiful.
Oil canning. It's a fantastic window.
It actually, when we were behind it and I was in the Jeep and we're riding, and I'm just like, there's a point in time where it doesn't even look like it is so clear. I'm like, it doesn't even look like I have a windshield, which was really cool.
So we've had it out there, been testing. We're taking orders now. It's something that this world needs. It's not the you go to your Home Depot, get a piece of polycarbonate, cut it, slap it on there.
No, it has the same performance and properties of everything.
It's the same as our skid loaders, excavators, our Corvettes.
We were not seeking out to make this product line. It came to us because of the sheer annoyance of demand, in a good way. Meaning the constant, do you have it for Jeeps? Do you have it for Jeeps? Do you have it for Jeeps? And finally, it's like, okay, guys, if we're getting enough of these inquiries, we've got to do something about this. So it took us a while to get it going. We haven't rushed it. It's been a challenge to get it produced and pushed while we're, 130 windows. It's kind of hard to put in a whole
and this isn't one of the 130.
No. One of them might be. The second one probably isn't. I don't know if it counts.
I don't think it is.
But
because you don't have a SKUs yet.
We don't have any.
So we're taking pre-orders right now.
Great to say that. We're taking orders. I don't have a part number.
But we've got the parts.
That's the easy part.
It's a great window, and it's going to treat us well, and it'll treat you guys very well as well.
And we've kind of got our new product lines. There's a theme of dinosaurs, and for a handful of reasons, I guess we've got another product line that we're in the middle of developing that we've talked about on the show for a while. It is a very slow R&D because it has to be perfect. Yeah. So we're still working on that.
We're perfect on one end, but I'm not confident on the other one. And we have a Maggie bag person, Karen. We have a Maggie bag person.
Maggie bag sale.
I actually sold a Maggie bag, and I said, I'm only here to sell windows. But I sold a Maggie bag.
It's a great cause. So we're really excited about this. Right now we're retailing at $456. We're pretty happy with the price. We'll have them available as popularity.
$456.91.
91. My bad. As we get more interest and we get our marketing going, we get things going, we will have some of these on the shelf. It'll just take us a moment to get there. So right now we're on probably a 8 to 10 day lead time to get this cut and out to you. So I'm still pretty happy with that.
JK models, JL models in the Wrangler, and all of the Gladiators.
Yep, and when you order, we are going to have a lot of questions for you. We'll need your VIN, we'll need a photo, because there's heaters, our heaters, we don't have that, but if there's a camera where your mirror is
does a mirror attached to it or not? Yeah, we need to know that.
Things that you may or may not pay attention to, but we're very excited.
And we're both going to keep talking at the same time, because that's very helpful.
Yeah, you haven't noticed yet, half the time he's going to start, I'm going to finish, I'll start something, he'll finish something else.
Who's the beer person today? Because I'm almost out.
Right now you're looking at me.
I don't have people get me a beer.
You're the boss.
I guess I get.
And apparently, I'm a part-timer.
You have a part-timer?
No, I am a part-timer.
Well,
according to Rob and Cody,
they're all up there working, and you're back here playing solitaire on your computer.
Yeah, submitting quotes. Thanks. Because are you gonna work today?
So, come introduce yourself, Karen.
She doesn't want to see you guys.
Oh.
She doesn't like you.
Oh, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this.
I'm joking. She doesn't like the camera.
The hit cab is going to get hit right now with a hammer.
That's all the harder you can do.
You should have seen the kids wailing on it.
That hammer going.
That's
Somebody
right.
got their back turned.
Oh yeah.
People jump. It's great. Oh, they just.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
Here's
That is
to
quick.
maybe I don't know
Here's
how long.
here's the 26 years
Here's
of
to
the PRI.
26 years of the PRI, a wonderful show that we go to every year. Looking forward to another
Say hi,
great year
Cody.
next year.
Bye.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Yes,
everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone.